Alright folks, it's the Cap Guy. I'm back. Second video today. I've done that twice since I started making videos, but the haul I got this morning in 2 stops, I've got to show you. This was advertised as a estate sale with vintage concert posters and t-shirts, although in the pictures it didn't show any t-shirts. So I got there about 10 to 8. It opened at 8. There were only, and what I found out when I got there, unfortunately, was they're only going to allow 20 at a time in. I was number 33. And I was just after the concert shirts, and I did see ball caps from a distance, but mainly I was after the vintage concert shirts. And the first guy that went in, guess where he went? Straight for the concert shirts, and he pulled out about, I'm saying 10 or 15 of them, and they looked like good ones. I don't know what they were, and there was another kid next to me, and he was after the same thing, and he was ahead of me, so he went there afterwards, and he picked out a bunch and took them back to the back on some chairs and went through them, and I'm rifling through, and I'm going to show you what I found. And then the kid came up to me and said, hey, I left some decent ones back there if you want any of them. They were wanting $10 a shirt, and I've seen Ralliroots and the way they make good money and pay $14,000 for 100 and some odd shirts. Well, they wanted 10 a shirt. I ended up finding about 11 ball caps. They wanted $5 a cap, except for 2 of them. They wanted $1 a piece, which I was fine with. And they wanted $10 a shirt, and I wasn't sure about all of them. And when I get into them, you'll see why. And I said, would you do me a deal if I buy 37 shirts? And she said, well, if you buy more than 10, I'm going to get you cut you a break. So it would have been $370 just for the shirts, and then about another $53 for the caps that I bought. And she ended up giving everything to me for $240 plus tax. So it was $261. I'm not comping the caps in the comps. I'm just going to do those as a zero value. I'm going to break down the shirt. So $261.24 into 37 comes out to $648 a shirt. And we're going to get showing you what I found. And some of this stuff goes back to the 80s. So I don't know what I missed, but you're not always going to find everything. But a lot of these are brand new. They've never been worn or used. So I got 4 of these Marlboro Music snapback caps. Okay, those look like they sell for about $18 to $25 a piece, and they're new, so they may get more money than that. So I got nothing in these. Basically, they wanted $5 a cap. I got some in black as well. Same thing. I think I got 3 here. There were more, but I just grabbed so many. Those are 1 SKU type items. I probably should have grabbed the rest. And then these I gave $1 for. It's a Crown Royal, and this is a used cap, snapback. And then this one's a Crown Royal from a music fest in 1995. $1. So there's some money. And then at the Goodwill, I found a bunch of records, and I've already comped those. And there's a few that are worth $5 or $6. I paid $1 penny a piece. Some of those are worth $80, $90, $100. So I'll show you those too. But we're going to get into these, and I'll tell you what I know about them. I'm going to go as fast as I can because I got a lot of them. None of these are... They're all on original tags, and they're all, they're not screen print in the neck or anything, so they're nothing recent. I think the newest shirt I found was 06, maybe 08, but there's a bunch of 90s and early 2000s. This is Rodney Carrington, and this is brand new, never been worn. And I can't find one on eBay like it. So, needless to say, I'll be listing that. This one is Diamond Rio, 1994. Okay, now I gave $648 a shirt, so keep that in mind. And it's on a Fruit of the Loom tag, which if you watch Ralliroots, that's what you want. And there you go, 1994. Wow, I'm ecstatic because I've never found real vintage t-shirts. So I mean that way. This is on a Tall-Tex tag. And a lot of these are crew shirts, so it's the local crew or the crew that traveled with them. And I grabbed them anyway because of the age. This one's Cher, 2004. Just a basic shirt. This one is Cinderella, 2003. I got 2 of these. And it's on an anvil tag. There you go. Got 2 of those. And these shirts I'm showing you right now, that Cher has, but the rest of those haven't. And a lot of these are single stitch. This one is single stitch. It's not a concert shirt, but it's a 1990 Sturgis. Okay? And as you can see, and it is single stitch. For those of you who don't know, one stitch, not two. There you go, 1990. My arm's already tired. This one is 1984, Reunion Arena, which is Dallas. Luther Vandross and Anita Baker. Okay. This one is 1992, Kenny Rogers Tour. And it's, again, a crew shirt, and it's got some staining issues on this one a little bit. I'll give it a shot at washing it. This one is really cool. This is 19... And some of these, the print on the dates is so small. Trying to get in good light here. 1996, Little Texas. Okay, and again, there you go. That one's a good one. I think that'll give me some pretty good money. Little Texas isn't like major, but this is Def Leppard. 19, I believe 88 or 89. I may be wrong. I gotta look. And it's on an anvil tag. Let's see here if I can find the date. This one's in really small print. I apologize when you got eyes like I do here lately. Looks like 2008. So, not super vintage. Here's another one of the Cinderellas from 03. Same thing as the other one. I got about 3 of these. These are Kenny Rogers, and they're just crew shirts. But with Kenny passing away recently, they probably have a little value. More so. Delta tag. Brooks and Dunn local crew for their tour. And I believe this was 2000 maybe. It's on a cotton deluxe tag. Yeah, it doesn't have... Oh, 2000, yeah. 2000 Lake Tahoe. There you go. $6.48 a piece. Hey, Ralliroots, take that. I mean, I know some of them aren't the big ones, but this one's on a beefy tag, and I got 2 of these, and they've never been worn. Huey Lewis and the News, 2004. Woo! I love L.A. Actually, I don't, but it's all right. Rascal Flatts on a Gildan tag. Not single stitch, no. And that's their Unstoppable tour. I don't know what year that was. Here's another one, local crew, and I got 2 of these. Bob Dylan show. There you go, on a Gildan tag. And I don't know if I don't think it said the year on it, did it? Oh yeah, it did. 05. This is Rock With You. That's what we do. 04. REO Speedwagon. Can tune a fish, but not a piano. Here's the local crew for REO in 06. And this is on a Fruit of the Loom tag as well. This one is old. It is How Ketchum from 1991. And it is single stitch. There you go. And it's on a Screen Stars tag. Next one is Bocephus from... What year is that? Oh no, I'm sorry, I said Bocephus. This is Charlie Daniels. There you go. And that's on a Best tag, and it is single stitch. Confederate Railroad, also on a Best tag. I think this person probably worked at these concert venues. And this one's got some staining on it, so that'll probably devalue it some. I don't know if those are ones I can get out. This is Jeff Healey Band, 1989. Single stitch. Next one is Bad Company and the Damn Yankees, 1991. single stitch. And it's just a basic, is that the Crew? No, yeah, Crew. And it's on a Hanes tag. This one, I don't know what it is. If somebody knows, hit me in the thing. I got it because it was cool. It's brand new with tags, and it's Blue Cow. And I don't know how old it is. I guess I need to Google it. But it is pristine and new. The next one, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who he was. I know I'm a music fanatic, but I did not know this. It's on a Springford Sportswear tag. It is Michael Damian. And it's one of the few shirts. It's rock on. It's one of the few shirts I did comp, and it looks like it's it could be a $80 shirt. 40 to 80 I saw. And then the next one is a legend in music, and it's on an old tag. I don't know what that is, but it is Mr. Diamond. Mr. Neil Diamond. And this one, I don't know what year that is, but I can tell you it's single stitch, so it's old. The next one is 06 on an anvil tag. It is Earth, Wind & Fire, one of my favorite R&B bands. And it's the local Crew from 06. Of course, their heyday was the 80s. The next one is 2007. One of the prettiest ladies and one of my favorites, Stevie Nicks, at Caesar's Palace. And it is on a Toltex tag. The next is Bocephus. And this one is on a all-style tag from 2004. There you go, Hank. The next one is Rascal Flatts Local Crew from 2003, which was when they were really big. I actually saw them in concert in Arizona. Next one is a concert crew shirt for Chicago 40th, so I'll have to look that up, and it's on a Tennessee River tag. The next one is another crew shirt for REO on a Hanes tag. So nothing. I mean, the crew tags, the crew shirts, I'm not sure how they're going to do, but hey, for $6.48, I'll take a chance. Tennessee River again. This one is Godsmack. And I got more than one of those too. This one is, I grabbed it because it's vintage, it's single stitch, and it's a TNN shirt. But it is single stitch. And it doesn't have a year, but it's on a Screen Stars tag, so that should get some good money. This one I wasn't familiar with. It's on a Gildan tag. It's Little Feet, and if y'all know who they are, I don't. It's 05. So again, and then two Kenny Rogers crew shirts again, and these are pristine, never been worn. They're on Delta weight tags. And then the last shirt, another one of my favorite bands from the 70s on an all-style tag, Steel Miller Band, 07. And you're not a crew, you're a stage cowboy. How about that? All right, now, then I went to Goodwill and I saw some, I got a couple other hats. Cartoon Network, I don't know how old that is, but since everything else was old, I grabbed it. These were $1. But again, I got them for nothing because I'm comping everything on the shirts. And then I got some records real quick. I'll go through them. This is Curtis Mayfield. That's a very valuable record. I paid $1.01 each. I think this one's about a $60 to $80 record. Quincy Jones. Nothing big there. Most of these are 70s and 80s. This one comped really well. 1989. Nothing big here, but again, actually, I think, well, I'm gonna take that back. I think that is worth some money. And I won't go through each name, but y'all can see them and you know who they are if you follow music. Chunky A, not real valuable there. I think I missed this one. I hadn't looked up Sir Mix. Got a pager on it. You know it's old when it's got a pager on it. Lakeside, good music, but not very valuable. Levert, not very valuable. This one is worth a lot of money. It's Murda Mix Fresh Tea. It's only one song, been done a couple different times. those are selling for about $80 to $100 on eBay. Sold comps, it's a little bit less than that. This one here, Life is Too Short. And again, I don't listen to rap, but when I find it in the 80s and early 90s, I'm grabbing it. That's pretty valuable too. That's about a $50 record. And those are sold comps. These aren't what they're asking. This is Uptown, Heavy D and the Boys. I thought that might be worth some money, but it's maybe a $15, $20 record. And again, a penny, $1 and a penny. Spin Guy, not worth anything. Soulfly, it's got some value, about 20 bucks, 25 bucks. I got 3 James Browns, and nothing crazy, but there's value. And again, everything I got's more than $1 and a penny. A lot of these are $10, $15. And then NWA, which has Snoop Dogg and I think Ice Cube's in this. This is 1989. Is that right? Yeah. So that one has some value. This one has some pretty good value. And then this one, I didn't get it the first time around. I went back and I had comped it because it just stood out in my mind. And I've never heard the music, but it's a $26 to $30 record. So there's what I got. I spent $261 and change at the estate sale. And I spent $15 the first trip at Goodwill and $5 and change, so about $21 the second round. And I'm going to make a ton off those records. And I'm going to make a ton off this stuff. The tour shirts, I'm not real sure about the cruise, but a lot of them are brand new, so that should add some value and want to those. The Marlboro caps, like I already told you. The Crown Royal. Home run, baby! Out of here. Tune in, like, subscribe, share. Let people know. Let Ralliroots know. I got vintage stuff too now. Yeehaw! Y'all have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.